All right, so in today's 5-minute stock tip segment, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at kind of how to use the fundamental and technical analysis the right way. You know, a lot of people, they go in and they go straight to scanning stocks into the technical side of things. Unfortunately, this doesn't yield very good results. So we're going to go ahead and break things down for you a little bit. And that way you can see and understand how this all works. By the way, if you are interested in learning more about, let's say, trading options and so forth, check out our other channel, Ad Traders Fly. And you can search that. There's a lot of great videos for those of you that are interested in trading options. Okay, let's get started. And I've got TC2000. It doesn't really matter what you use. You could use Thinkorswim. You could use TradingView. So it's really up to you. I like TC2000. That's just my kind of quick platform. It's really good, very fast, and so forth. Anyway, when we go in and we look for a scan, there's kind of two things you're going to do. You're going to go in and look at fundamental analysis, and you're going to go in and look at the technical spots. And what a lot of people do is they just jump into the technicals. And what I'm going to do is kind of zero all of this out. First, I'm going to do all US stocks. So when I'm looking here, I'm looking at all US stocks. And before I go in and filter any of these, so don't stress too much that, hey, I'm filtering things in this platform a little different. Understand what's happening here rather than looking at you know, the exact thing. Oh, he's doing a different platform. So first off, what a lot of people do is they go in and do a simple kind of scan, or they're looking for a scan. But unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff that's not even viable. So when we actually look at the first part of it, what fundamental analysis tells you is if the company's even viable to trade. So that's what we're kind of doing, is we're doing the fundamental analysis. But you can see what's happening here is I've got all the US stocks and I've got some of these things right here, but companies like this, they're not even viable to trade. Like, look at what's happening here. They're like 12 cents, 15 cents. They're not even tradable. So what we need to do is use fundamental analysis first to go ahead and actually check for viability, check if it's even possible to trade these things. So this one right here, these are not tradable, at least not for me. Some other folks maybe so, and you could throw a few pennies in there, but it's not really stocks I'd want to trade or touch. They're just not behaving the right way in terms of pricing. So this is what we do, is first we go ahead and maybe narrow that list down. Now, instead of just all US common stocks, I could do the S&P 500, and now you could say, hey, that's much more viable. So that could be one way of filtering those things. And now I've got the S&P 500. I've got some stocks there with some viability. You could also add some things like market cap. So if I go in and add some filters, there's a lot of other things you could do. Add a true or false column in this panel. You could also add in a value column. So for example, here we could go to fundamentals, and now we could say capitalization, okay? And now with capitalization, I could say, hey, well, let's filter this greater than a certain amount. And that might be, hey, a little bit more than that. And now you could say that. And now we've got a little bit less stocks. Now, the total I have here is 135. I could go in and also do this filter even more so, greater than, let's say, even more. And now how many results am I going to get? Let's say 58. So now I've got 58 results. So that will limit me. And that's what the fundamentals is. Because what you're doing is you're using a search engine here. This is a search engine to be able to search and filter through things, so you don't have to go through hundreds of stocks every time and use the power of that. You actually don't want a ton of results. Now, this is where we get into now the technical side, or the technical analysis. And that tells you the timing, or when to get in or out of the trade. Because now what I can do is I can get rid of, hide some of these indicators. And let me just kind of display none on some of these. And we'll just kind of remove the visual aspect of it. So after this, what you might say is, okay, well, what is the technical indicator that I want? I might leave this one right here, this red one. What is the technical indicator that I want for when to get into the trade? So now what I can do is take this, which is the 89 moving average. I'm going to go ahead and make it yellow, and we'll make it a little bit thicker here. So what I want to do is maybe scan for stocks that are crossing that 89 moving average. Okay, so that would be kind of the next scan. So how do I go ahead and filter that? So I can add another filter, add a true false, and I'm going to type in here, again, every platform is a little different, and I'm going to go moving average, and the moving average I have is exponential. So now I've got an exponential moving average in here somewhere where I'm zoomed in. Okay, so I've got an exponential moving average. It's the 50. We don't want the 50. I want the 89. Okay, that's what I've got. Okay, and then what we've got is crossing up value, crossing down value. No, I want crossing up the 89. And I want to do it right now. Let's see if they're crossing up the 89. And now what you'll see is I've got two results. And you might say, hey, that's what I've got. I'm going on daily. There it is. It crossed up right now. And you can say, oh, look, Bank of America is actually crossing up in that area. So now I've got trade viability from the fundamentals, and I've got the technicals where it's now happening. And this one as well. Now, if you say, hey, I don't, two's not enough, what you can do is also change this to crossing up within the last, let's say, 4 bars. Let's start there. We'll go here, and now I've got more results. So I've had Qualcomm that happened right there. You can see it crossed up in the last 4 bars, and it continued. Okay, and then I've got Procter & Gamble also in the last 4 bars. There it was, crossing up, and now it's above it. So what it's doing now is we've got two things. One, for looking at fundamental analysis to kind of limit those results. And then the second is to go ahead and actually look at the technical side of things of when to actually get in to the trade, which is more along the lines of timing and those kinds of things, when to pull the trigger. So that's really what you're doing and looking at when you're doing all of these things. So I highly recommend you kind of combine both of those things, because if you just go ahead and look at, let's say, all of these stocks, and we go to all US stocks, and I didn't even have market capitalization here. Let's turn off that filter for a minute. Okay, let's take this off. There we go. And now what you'll have is all of these things, you know, all these stocks, and there's too many results. So even if you go in and start looking at filtering just for the moving average, you might have, hey, this stock kind of is crossing above, and you might have certain stocks crossing above these moving averages. Like, look, this one crossed that moving average right there, but the stock is not tradable, or it's not viable to trade. So anyway, hope that helps, gives you a little insight into learning a bit more about, you know, hey, how to use the fundamentals and the technicals together to making things work for the scan. That's how you would do it. Definitely check out tradingwebinars.co if you're interested in learning more about trading. That's kind of our webinar website where we share a lot of different things absolutely free. You could have a nice webinar, learn a bit more about trading, and continue to expand and grow your knowledge. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.